All right, so let's get into another story, and this one is kind of interesting. It is about propaganda but propaganda that normally happens inside the country being projected outwards. And what am I talking about? Well, I am talking about North Korea. And this story was originally published by Business Insider. So there is a budding North Korean YouTube star called Song A, who uploads videos depicting an idyllic life in Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea. The 11-year-old says she reads Harry Potter, goes to water parks, and eats desserts with her best friends. She might actually do all these things. Pyongyang is where all the rewarded party faithful live, and they have a bit more privileges, we'll say. They have things because they need it for their propaganda efforts inside the country, and as also as rewards for being a party faithful and being a devout follower of the Kim family. But experts say her channel, which has 21,000 subscribers so far, is likely part of an orchestrated propaganda effort, which should be obvious. Internet does not exist for most people inside North Korea. So in one video, Song A says, if you're a kid, North Korea is the place to be. Let's watch that first video now. Because, you know, we gotta do it. It's gotta be seen. You gotta know what I'm talking about. So let's get into it. I'm Song A. Yeah, okay.
Hello everyone. It is the first time for me to say about myself. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Song A from Pyongyang. I'm 11 years old and 5th year in the primary school. Pyongyang, where I live, is a very beautiful and magnificent city. Have you ever been to Pyongyang? Well, if you come here, you'll be totally surprised because literally wherever you go,
Okay, so can we just comment on the fact that she sounds a bit British? Right? Like it's not just not me, right? She sounds a little British, right? This isn't a thing that I'm not knocking her or anything like that. I'm not saying anything like that. She's being taught native English by a native English speaker. That's what happens in South Korea as well. Most people that most Koreans, a lot of Koreans, especially if they have money, try to get English lessons by native speakers in order to actually pick up on their accent so they can speak it perfectly. But this does sound British, right?
Beautiful and magnificent city. Have you ever been to Pyongyang? Well,
I think she sounds British, just a bit.
If you come here, you'll be totally surprised because literally wherever you go, there are amusement parks such as Munsu Water Park, the Central Zoo, roller skate park, endless things where our children can enjoy.
Endless things our children can enjoy. You're 11 years old. Stop. And just to say that exists in every major city, everywhere in the United States.
The parks are so fun and amusing that even the adults tease to go there. And I promise you that next time I will go to the Munsu Water Park and tell you all about it. Plus, you may wonder how I can speak in English this fluently, right? Well, it is my mum who had done all the work. She taught me English from a very young age. Thanks to her, I knew more than 50 English words since I started speaking. First, I learned things on my face and body. Then I learned things around me, just like eyes, ears, nose, ceiling, and desk. Now I can speak in English, ceiling, and desk.
She had to think about that one for a minute. Yeah, child are going to be child. I'm not saying nothing about that, but this is clearly propaganda, man. Again, internet doesn't really exist in North Korea. It has a tight regulated internet, like even tighter, I think, than China. And they don't even allow South Korean dramas into the country. Come on, let's be real.
Now I can speak in English to you whatever I wish. My favorite book is Harry Potter, written by J.K. Rowling. I bet that your favorite book is Harry Potter.
Oh my God. Yes. Kids born in kids that are 11 years old, so born in 2012, definitely his favorite book is Harry Potter. Yeah, that's right, North Korea. Again, hey, the turf has got another ally, everybody. North Korea.
Rolling. I bet that your favorite book is Harry Potter too.
Not at all. I'm going to say it. Harry Potter was not a good series. Now, again, I didn't read that until I was mostly an adult. So maybe I didn't get the wild-eyed childhood take on it. Okay. It's really not that good of a book. It is full of so many cliches. Its entire premise, basically, other than it's a standard hero's journey story where you have 4 houses that represents basically high school of the 80s, okay, and forces people into these stereotypical personality types and filters them into these houses. Cliques, okay, yeah.
Dude, next time let's challenge who knows more about.
Oh, and all the names are like stereotypical and racist, basically. And the expanded Harry Potter universe is a bit colonistic in its outlook.
Harry Potter. Please take my warm greetings to you, everybody, and I wish the good health and harmony of your family. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, Song A. Anyways, let's continue on. So the YouTuber has accumulated around 21,000 YouTube subscribers in about 9 months. Her channels are idyllic descriptions of everyday life in North Korea's capital. Her channel is one of several North Korean YouTube channel accounts that have emerged since 2022. Researchers say that they are likely part of a concentrated propaganda effort to rebrand the tightly restricted country's image as a model society. So we're going to watch this video now to give you a summation of all that stuff we just talked about. Oh, picking up.
This is probably what comes to mind when you think about North Korean propaganda.
완전 상강!
A hawkish newscast about the country's battle with the US. Or videos with triumphant music of North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un inspecting
Very
missiles.
Soviet Union style.
But recently, the country has been putting out something different.
Hello, my dear friends. I wish this beautiful April day could cheer you up a little bit.
This is Una. She doesn't share much about herself, but shows viewers the softer side of life in Pyongyang. From where to get her favorite snacks, to what she does for fun, and where to go running.
It's my favorite day of the week, you know? It's my day off.
She speaks to her viewers in English, though some videos from her channel are subtitled in Chinese, while others in French, all in an effort to target an international audience.
They need to do something.
That's where you're going with this. Should be obvious. So, other North Korean YouTubers have uploaded videos of themselves eating popsicles, going fishing, hitting the gym, and shopping for groceries. In Song A's videos, she goes swimming and rock climbing, snacks on fruit-flavored shaved ice with her best friend, and receives dancing lessons from her aunt, all while providing commentary in English. At Pyongyang's SciTech complex, she watches a 4D short film featuring dinosaurs and undersea coral reefs.
Hi everyone! Long time no see! I wish that you had a good summer holiday. But because I was so busy studying during the holiday, I hadn't had any time to meet you. But now we can meet each other much more often. Today let's go to some place where we can learn and enjoy at the same time.
Oh,
this
look.
is the great
She's got her own cameraman.
Hall of Science and Technology. As you can see in front of the Great Hall, there is this big statue of fountain pen. And it is there so that everyone who comes here knows that it is a place for study.
Yes, we have to stomp up the stairs.
Here, there are many things to learn with. However, because I am little, I suggest we would only look around the children's dream hall and the basic science hall. But if we have more time...
Okay. Oh man, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. So there are telling signs that Song A's videos may be scripted, as if that wasn't obvious, or at least not as candid as her channel portrays. Her eyes often dart away from the camera as though looking to someone for guidance, and she speaks as though reciting lines from a play. And in many videos, including the clips we just showed, she's talking to a phone on a selfie stick, meaning a second camera is present when she's filming content. North Korean YouTube channels like hers might be part of a push by Kim Jong-un to get more creative with propaganda techniques. Ha Sung-hee, a research professor of North Korean studies at Dong-uk University, told CNN. Quote, "There was talk about shedding previous forms of propaganda and implementing new forms," Ha said per the outlet. The videos depict real amusement parks, coffee shops, and 4D cinemas in North Korea, but experts say it is unlikely to represent anything close to the typical life of a North Korean, which is true. While Pyongyang is the capital of North Korea, many people still live in, majority of people actually still live in smaller towns and cities across the country, doing various different tasks and work and farm work and stuff like that. Pretty much the only city in North Korea that can be seen from satellite with light or anything like that is Pyongyang. So who can afford and is given the privilege of living in Pyongyang? Those rewarded by the party. Only, as previously stated, only a select few people in the country even have access to the internet, much less the tools needed to film and upload a YouTube video. This is due to a combination of sanctions and wanting to have tight control over the information that enters and leaves North Korea. North Korea is hooked up to the internet through China, but it is not hooked up to the broader internet and has tight controls on what kind of things get filtered in. Think of it as like having a parent's blocker on the router itself to prevent kids from accessing information. Similar concept is being done both in China with its Great Firewall, but especially in North Korea with as much stuff coming in and out of the country. Continuing on though. Park Sung-chol, a researcher at the Database Center for North Korea Human Rights, said the facilities shown on YouTube channel like Song A's are only accessible to very special people in special class. So there you go. Yes, before we actually do that, Sean Dixon, longtime member of the community, empty buildings everywhere. Where is everything? Where is everyone? Exactly. So yeah, it should be that obvious, right?